with a conversion.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's going to pull it down and run. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. Breaks into open space.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Looking deep on the very first play. And the pass caught inside the 15. What a grab by the freshman.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Terrapins looking to cash in this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation?
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun, fighting off the defender. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Terrapins, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Maryland, 7, Missouri, 0.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. Bringing pressure. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Trying to find room. It's Jackson. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They'll run it to the right side. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now it's second down here. He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Quick throw to the left. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Maryland.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
No problem with the PHC. The lead 14-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Missouri, 3.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He's not going to squander this chance.
Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, 2nd and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the penalty is going to wipe away the touchdown and back up the offense. Let's see if they can overcome that mistake. Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
On the run against Jackson. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it in the open. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Missouri.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Remember, last time they were on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Breaking free at the 35. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up 1st down yardage.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks into the clear. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The sure hands. It's Montgomery. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Now they'll run it on the toss. As the first down is still going. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Important second down play coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Here's the second down play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Terry. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Montgomery. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Montgomery. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Terry. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Second down, they're going to throw it. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he will score! Touchdown, Tigers! So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake on first down. Players are down the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The Terrapins will crank up the tempo. There's the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That pass is caught. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. from deep in the end zone. He'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Running back has it on the screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackle at the 22.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He's going to hand this off. First down, looking for more now. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
He'll take a deep shot. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They're going to run it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Terry. He has first down yardage at the 46. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
second down after the incompletion. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass is caught on a comeback route.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Looking to scramble now. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Makes the grab. It's Frazier. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. And the Terrapins will have 1st and 10 here. Back in motion now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play?
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Hits the running back in the flat. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver makes the catch. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Second and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. They'll give it to the running back. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Produces a decent game. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Grab behind the line. It's Terry. The defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Very close to being able to come through here for this first down to keep this drive alive. But late in the game, not getting the first down, I think this one's all but over.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Nickel coverage there. The quarterback just couldn't find any matchups to his advantage. So the result is a scramble that falls short of the first down. Now, a challenging 4th and medium coming up.
The Terrapins will have to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. They're going to run it here. Good enough for first down yardage. Missouri now in the red zone. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
You call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Mizzou. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Offense showing some heart, but is that just a consolation score? Is it too little too late, or can they come up with a miracle here, Kirk?
Well, it's going to be a miracle to be able to recover this onside kick. If they're somehow able to recover that kick, at least they'll give their quarterback and their offense a chance to go down and score.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
31, Missouri, 23.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
Maryland, 31, Missouri, 23.
This is a high-stakes collision, a game late in the year featuring two teams ranked in the top 25, each looking to make a move up and strengthen their playoff case. The Vols will kick this deep to begin the game. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Bulls offense making their way on the field to open this game. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other. showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The Bulls looking to keep this drive rolling.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Irvin. Caught over the middle. It's Tease. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The defensive penalty makes it a very manageable second down and 2 for the offense. Going to run it. It's Powell. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Scanning the field, it's Irvin. That's caught. It's Tease. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Florida. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kick kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Volunteers offense comes out for their first possession today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. Matt will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made on the left side. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. The Volunteers will send the punt team onto the field. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. The USF offense is back out there now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. On the ground, it's Moulton. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Finds his man. It's Tease. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
Offside defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. Receiver in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
Caught in the backfield. It's Tease. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. The USF has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff to the single back. Gets the first and still running. Touchdown, Bulls. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14, Tennessee, 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Staley. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Vols will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. To throw, it's Irvin. Pulls it in. It's Hamilton. And move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Nice grab. It's Pringle. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Bulls come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Tease. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. over the middle. It's Rodgers.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player, you got to be thinking, hey, we got him right now. And they dial up the blitz, get after him, and come up with a sack.
And the coverage team.